Well, I made it to Langkawi. No idea where I'm going or staying or anything like that, but I'm here. A lot of mixed opinions about this place, a lot of mixed reviews. You know, I had to check it out for myself. Some people say they hate it, tell me not to come here. It's you know, it had its day many years ago and it sucks now. And then other people tell me it's their favorite place in Malaysia. So who knows? I got to see for myself, right? But let's figure out where I'm gonna stay, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Got ourselves a room here. Not too bad, 125 ringgit. Not the cheapest, but you know, it'll do. Now, something I'm a little bit salty about is they made me pay 10 ringgit tourist tax online, as always would be when booking. And it even said tourist tax is included in this price. And like when I got here, she tells me, okay, you got to pay the 10 ringgit tourist tax plus the 1 ringgit heritage tax. And I said, no, it's already included in the price. I show her where it says it's included in the price. And she says, oh, I don't know why it says that, but you have to pay the tourist tax here. No exception. And I said, well, this is the first time. I've been staying in hotels for this whole month. And you know, when you're booking through Agoda, the tourist tax is included in the price. She's like, no, I don't know, sorry. And so a big FU to the hotel, you know, but who cares, whatever. We're here, we're gonna explore a little bit. It was raining when I got in here, just drizzling a little bit, but not too bad. I think I can go outside and walk around a little bit. We're staying in Sinang Beach, near Sinang Beach. It's like the popular tourist area, tourist beach. We'll stay one night over here. We'll check it out. We'll see what it's like and see if we want to move somewhere else on the island, maybe somewhere more quiet or something like that. But yeah, here we are. It was the easiest flight of my life. 40 minutes, whatever, 45 minutes flight. Feels like you get on the plane and you get off the plane. So how's the bed? Oh, not too bad. Not bad. It's okay. Actually, in Penang, I was just dealing with like a rock hard bed. Which for me is pretty okay. I don't really mind, but yeah, good bed. Great, okay, let's go for a little walk. We're out here on the streets. Definitely a super touristic area. You can tell right away there's many tourist shops and massage places and scooter rentals. I think I will end up renting a scooter here. It feels like the place where I could rent one without the license and it wouldn't be much of a problem. So it just feels that way. I mean, there's so many scooter rental places and it's like in a tourist area, I can just tell. And I think driving around this island would probably be fun. Would probably be, you know, probably pretty nice. So there's a lot of shops like this, a lot of these like kind of tourist shops selling clothes and yeah, it's like beach goods, you know. Same thing you'll see in any tourist area. Restaurants, you know, seafood restaurants. Things are priced a little bit, things are also priced for tourists over here. So maybe getting out to another area over here will, change that. Maybe things will be a little bit cheaper, you know? So that would be cool. Oriental seafood and barbecue cuisine. The taxi driver was telling me there's a night market tomorrow. And so he said it's super big night market. I think it's like 15 kilometers away from here. Forget the area he said it's in. I'll have to look it up, but I don't know how long I'm going to be staying in Langkawi. I decided to just come and see how I like it first, see if it feels like somewhere I want to stay. You know, more than one day, more than 2 days. You know, I would hate to come here for one night only. It feels like too short to fly here and stay one night, but you know, maybe 2 nights, maybe 3 nights. We'll see, right? So the beach is right over there. You can get like the smallest peek through here. I'm just gonna keep walking down this street a little bit and see if I can cut into the beach. See, I don't really know where I'm going. I looked on the map and I still didn't really have a good idea of which direction would be better to walk, you know. I don't know. Maybe that way. I don't know. But we'll see if I can step onto the beach. I'm curious what the beach looks like, because I just went to my first beach in Malaysia in Penang. If you saw my video, it's Batu Ferringhi Beach. And it was nice. It was, I was pleasantly surprised by that beach. And so I'm curious, if the beaches in Langkawi will be even nicer. I remember seeing a comment, somebody said that Skull Beach is really, really nice. So I'll have to check out Skull Beach. And the driver he mentioned a beach that is hard to pronounce. I forget what he said, of course. This dog is just chilling. Can we go to the beach from here? Yeah. I see a sign right up here that says beach. So let's see, we got a coffee shop. This place in here is selling like toy trucks and stuff. What is that? I guess it's a toy store, but interesting. All right, let's see some street art going on. See, beach. Okay, this way is the right way. Wearing sneakers out here. Usually we'd be wearing some flip-flops if I'm walking to the beach, but it's all right. Just get a good little first glance, see what it's like. Pretty nice. Not bad. Definitely much longer beach than in Penang. Oh yeah, this is nice. The weather's not fantastic, so it's pretty quiet. I think Langkawi is always pretty quiet too, but nice. I wonder how much these kind of places are right on the beach. That would be nice to stay. Have a little balcony overlooking the water. Sand right here is very hard. Let's check it out. Go down a little bit more. I actually think the sand in Penang was a lot softer, like soft white sand. This is a little bit more, a little packed down, a little different. And there it's a little bit rocky, I'd say. Yeah, nice though. It's like a nice beach to like just go for a walk, have some exercise. I don't know about the water. I know, again, in Penang it's like jellyfish, tons of jellyfish, so people said don't swim. I don't think it's the same here, but I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a jet ski. Not today, but maybe tomorrow we'll do a jet ski. See a bunch of jet skis out there. Yeah, it's not bad. I bet there's much nicer beaches on this island away from the tourist areas. So I can just say right now, more than likely, I won't stay in a tourist area like this more than one day. It's just not, typically it's not my thing, You pay a little bit more for everything, and you don't really get anything special for it. Maybe there's more food, maybe more massage places and stuff, but I don't need that necessarily. So we'll see. I'm gonna do my research tonight. When I get back to the place, after making this video, I'll do some research, find some maybe lesser known areas. Maybe I'll rent a motorbike tomorrow and just drive to another area across the island a bit. I know he was saying that really nice beach is like 20 kilometers away. I just don't remember what the taxi driver, I don't remember what he was saying exactly. It was tough to pronounce in the moment, so my memory is like zero. I mean, there's some people out here, some families mucking around, building sandcastles. Some people in the water, but not busy. I think the beaches in Malaysia just don't get super busy. I don't know about the East Coast, but from some of the comments I've been reading, it's like, yeah, the beaches don't get busy except for holidays. Cool. I'll take a little walk here, just get a little exercise after, taking the flight and sitting down in the airport. I'll catch up with you guys in a moment. Yeah, this is just a beach here. Not nothing impressive. I'd say, you know, there are much nicer beaches out there, and I'm curious to see the rest of the island. It says Sandy Skull Beach is like 30 something minutes away by motorbike. So not super close. You know, I could go there today. Potentially, it's like 5:15 right now. Yes, 5:15. Could probably make it in good time over there. Still have some light, as long as it doesn't rain. It's been drizzling rain this whole time, but you know, it's not too bad. But yeah, my first impressions of this area is just it's okay. It's fine. It's not somewhere I'd want to stay more than one night, I don't think, though. Now, I just got outside and started walking around, but I think that's kind of the gist of this area. That's kind of what you get, you know. That's what I've read, at least. I figured it was a good area to start in. But yeah, we'll move to somewhere more quiet, a more quiet area of the island. You know, I'm not going to take a taxi across the island. I'd rather just rent a motorbike, and it will end up costing me the same to rent the motorbike for one day. And then I have a bike to drive around, you know. But yeah, I'm at the end of the beach here. There's a restaurant, The Cliff. I mean, these trees are nice here, but that's about it. That's about it. So I think we'll step off the beach. We'll head that way a little bit, you know, the opposite way that we didn't walk, and we'll just kind of see what else is going on over in this area. Sinang Beach, Pantai Sinang. All right, I'm back out on the streets here. Just gonna keep walking, see what we find. It's Underwater World. Don't really know what that's about. I mean, I thought this was a mall. Looks like a mall to me. You do get the feeling that things are a bit run down, at least in this part of town. Like a lot of the guest houses, and I mean, this is an exception, but not quite like that. But a lot of the places you see are just very run down, like very old, not renovated at all, breaking buildings and stuff like that. And when I was trying to find an accommodation, it was very difficult to get a well-priced accommodation. Yeah, I couldn't really find anything for 100 ringgit or less that didn't have reviews saying it's like terrible, like some really, really bad reviews. So yeah, I paid a little bit more for the same thing. Yeah, but it's a tourist area, and so it should be a little bit more, or you would expect it to be. But I just noticed the pictures of the rooms. They looked so dated, and like, I don't know, some of the reviews were just like, you know, this place is a hellscape. You know, rating like 5, 6 out of 10. And I just couldn't do it. I've stayed in places like that before, and you know, you get in the room and there's immediately like a smell. You know, that happens often, but stuff like that I try to avoid now. When you're traveling full time like this, you really gotta like know the things that bother you and know what you need to be happy. And I just need like a decent bed, an air conditioning, fresh air in the room, you know, ideally a window, get actual fresh air, and a desk to do some work. And otherwise, you know, nothing, doesn't matter. The decor, I don't really care too much about the design or the lobby, anything like that. You know, of course, some friendly staff is ideal, but I'm not super picky. But even so, you know, it can be difficult to find something on a budget that's not really bad, with bugs or dirty linens. You know, you see a lot of reviews about like, oh, the bed is dirty, they didn't clean the room. When I see that, I won't book the room. You know, maybe it's bad, but I check the reviews too much and I see one bad review like that, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not booking this place. Or you see multiple reviews like that, it's like, well, maybe I should look elsewhere. I guess they're really renovating this whole thing right now, huh? Wonder what that's even gonna be. Maybe some condos? I don't know. There's a lot of restaurants. I don't believe there's much nasi kandar over here. The taxi driver was like, yeah, there's one. I was like, what do you mean there's one? It's like, oh, actually there's two. Usually there's a nasi kandar on every street. But I guess, yeah, not everywhere in Malaysia. We'll see. Can we find a nasi kandar that's decent in Langkawi? We'll have to hunt for one. I mean, I was just spoiled in Penang by the just unlimited best nasi kandars every day I can find. Amazing, really amazing. It's reason alone to stay in Penang for a whole week. It's like, just go eat good food every day. You know, the accommodations are pretty decent, good value, I think. Similar to KL, like you can find some good rooms because there's quite a lot of them. I mean, even here in Langkawi, there's actually a ton of rooms, but again, they're just very old and dated and maybe not taken care of. Have a little bit of nature view here. I'd like to get into nature. Yeah, I'd like to get a little bit more out into nature, more, I don't know, something different. You know, to me, like this area, it's not going to give me what I'm looking for. It's not going to give me anything interesting. I just talked to some folks who told me you will definitely not find any good nasi kandar over here at all. They said there is one or two on the island that's good, but I would need to go at least 15 minutes drive away to get to it. But I might have to. Otherwise, I could eat in a restaurant and maybe have some fish or something. I don't know. I'm not sure, folks. More shops, more of these shops. Yeah, there is just nothing over here for me at all. Maybe I could get a massage. That place also said 100 ringgit for an hour, so $20 for an hour. Super expensive, super expensive. So I won't pay something like that. You know, it's what I get for kind of doing some research and reading about this area and then coming anyways to see for myself. Well, I'm seeing it, right? I'm seeing exactly what people were talking about. I don't want to trash the whole island. I'm only talking about this specific area over here. It's just not for me. It's not for me at all. I guess it's for more like families with children, or people who are, I don't know, maybe not, I don't know, super traveled and this is interesting, or I don't know. I mean, you have more of this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what you get over here, huh? I asked one of the guys about the bike rental also, and he told me 100 ringgit per day, which, again, super expensive. I mean, $20 a day for a motorbike rental is crazy. It's crazy. And I know in Kuala Lumpur, when I asked for the same bikes, they were 50 ringgit per day. So it should definitely not be double the price here. You know, of course, island prices can be a little bit more sometimes. But actually what you hear about the prices on Langkawi is that things are cheaper. Food is cheaper. You know, I think once I get outside of this area, I will start to see the real Langkawi. You know, I will get more of the real local pricing. I don't even want to rent the bike over here, though, to go to another area. That's the thing. I bet renting a bike in the other areas is also cheaper. I'm going to have to try to haggle. I'm going to have to try and get one for 50 ringgit a day, especially if I'm going to rent it for 2 days. I think I don't want to pay more than 50. We got a tight budget right now. Very tight budget. More shops. A lot of food. The food places, I mean, they just don't look good. And a lot of the ratings on Google are like 2.5 stars, 3 stars. So I won't eat there. I won't eat there. Eventually I will have to eat. I will have to have one meal tonight. I stuffed myself in Penang in preparation for potentially not having access to good food here. And I'm really glad I did. I had 3 plates in one sitting, stuffed myself full before the plane. And so, you know, it was very smart. Look at this. I'm so hungry. Where to eat? Good question. Good question. Oh, here's a mall, Sinang Mall. I guess we could pop into the mall. I mean, it's unbelievably hot. I'm sweating my tits off right now. So just to get some AC, I would say it's going to be refreshing. Oh, there's a KFC. I could always eat McDonald's, you know. Now that I've had it twice recently, I'm like craving it. It's like, you know, it's almost addicting. It's like it makes you want to go back again. It's crazy. I didn't have it for years. Probably 5 to 8 years that I did not eat McDonald's. And then I eat it twice in a 1-week period. And like, I can't stop thinking about it. Crazy how that works, huh? It's an interesting mall. It's kind of a small, you know, smaller mall. It's not your 20-story mall that you often see in Malaysia. Hello. How are you? Good? They're nice and smiley. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm dying. I mean, you can see it. There's the chicken rice shop. It's like another chain. I never ate that before. Nothing really over here. Gadget hub. Nah. I could use a massage. I swear, if I could find a decent price massage, that's like what I would do to kill time in an area like this. Sushi King? I do love sashimi, but I just can't imagine that they have good sashimi here. There's just no way. There's no way that I'm eating sashimi in a place like that. All right. Well, that was good. Got some air conditioning for a second. El Toro, Mexican food. I don't know about that. I'm from the United States of America. We have the best Mexican food ever. So much so that I won't eat Mexican food in Asia. I just don't think about it. I've done it a few times in my life. You know, when I first started coming to Southeast Asia, I didn't know any better. And I was staying in Bali. I lived in Bali for a little bit. I'm like, let me try some Mexican food, you know? Not great. And then, okay, there's probably some good spots, right? Let's try a few more. Yeah, never found it. So I kind of gave up on Mexican food here. But maybe there's some good Mexican food out there. Oh, the Mickey D's. We got the Mickey D's. Dessert kiosk. What is that about? It's just a dessert? What is that? Pizza Hut? Is that really all the food around here? Is Subway, Pizza Hut, KFC, and McDonald's? I mean, is that what this is? Is that what this area is? Oh my God. That is like the most telling sign of like what kind of area you're staying in. Oh, it's funny. Nothing wrong with those places, but you know, if that makes up the bulk of the cuisine, I mean, you know. Sorry, I'm talking a lot of shit in this video. You know, take it lightheartedly. I'm not too serious, but I like to be honest about what I'm seeing and feeling. What do we have here? All these duty-free shops. I mean, what? I don't know, folks. See, this is the spot that I saw as a 2.3 stars. The Ali Bistro, Nasi Kandar. It's rated. There's like 800 something reviews on Google. 850 reviews, and it's like 2.3 star. I mean, that means it's bad, right? It means it's not good. Can't do it. I won't do it. I think to go from eating like Nasi Kandars in Penang to whatever that is, I think it's not the move. It's not the move. Yeah, nothing out here for me, folks. Nothing out here for me, folks. It would be nice to just get on a motorbike and ride, you know, have a little free feeling. But with the rain, I'm just not sure. I don't think it's going to rain too hard, though. I think if it stayed like this, I wouldn't mind driving in the like drizzling rain. It's not a big deal. Just need to make sure that the rental scooter has a thing to hold my GPS, to hold the phone, since I don't know where I'm going at all. I really don't like holding the phone in my hand, trying to navigate. It feels dangerous. Feels dangerous. Sometimes when I rent the bike, it has the holder. Sometimes it does not. All right. Well, folks, I am back in the room. I started to look for a public gym. I did some research. There is no public gym anywhere. It's around 20 or more minutes away. Crazy. So I can't really get a workout in. It started to rain a bit more, so I'm just gonna stay in the room for now. I'm gonna focus on some other work and just probably stay in the room the rest of the night. And I'm gonna try and figure out the plan going forward. I'll probably only stay in Langkawi maximum an additional one night in a different area, and then go somewhere else, even if I go to Kuala Lumpur for a few days and then continue the tour from there. Because flights out of here to anywhere except Penang and Kuala Lumpur is a little expensive. So I don't want to go back to Penang since I was just there, just filmed there. Really, I want to go to the East Coast. I want to go to Johor Bahru, stop in Singapore, go to Malacca as well. So I think I might go to Kuala Lumpur from here. Maybe I'll record a video or two there and then move on, you know. I was gonna go to Alor Setar, you know, maybe that's still on the agenda because it's not too far from here. But then it just puts me in a situation where I can't really easily travel from there to get anywhere else. I almost have to come back to Langkawi to fly somewhere. So I don't know that I want to do that necessarily. But I would like to see the north. I would like to see some of these areas near the border with Thailand. So I'm not sure. I'm very, very low on money until I get my next YouTube check. So I literally have like 200 ringgit total right now. So I'm trying to maneuver based off of that. You know, if I get my YouTube check tomorrow, I will be just fine. I don't need to really think too much about it. But if it takes another 2, 3, 4 days, you know, it could start to become pretty problematic for me. So I'm gonna see. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend coming to Chinang. I think it's called Chinang, not Senang, area of Langkawi. I would not recommend it to anybody at all. I don't know who it's for exactly. I don't know what you would come here for. I guess you could ride jet skis and hang out on the beach for the day or something, but I think there's obviously much better places you can go than here. Yeah, there's no culture here or proper food or really anything. The accommodations are more expensive for what you get. The town looks run down. It's not visually appealing. So yeah, I can't comment on the other areas yet of Langkawi, but for Chinang Beach area, I really don't like it. It's one of my least favorite places I've ever been to. Especially in Southeast Asia. It's the bottom. For me, it's the worst place I've been to in Southeast Asia for sure. That's just how it goes, you know. I think this video is going to be more towards telling people, you know, where not to go. Do not come here. But that's fine as well. I think that it's also helpful, right? That's helpful. So, hey, that's how it goes. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video more than I enjoyed walking around here. Drop a thumbs up. That would definitely help me out a bit. And I will see you tomorrow in the next video.